Craft brews and casual conversations. No character today because I'm just, color me tickled, color me excited. I'm looking across my couch where people sits, and I see this beautiful figure, this figure that I haven't seen in quite some time, in almost a year. He's still luscious. He's still mysterious. And you know what? I think his triceps got bigger, and even his biceps are even a little larger. His name's Rob. He's sitting at my house with me like the old days. I picked him up like the old days. I bought him coffee like the old days. Everything it's coming back.
Yeah. Picked up out of nothing, out of obscurity. Given some coffee, and you know what? My triceps are bigger. Cue it.
You're about to hear the greatest show of your life.
Dude.
Dudes with brews on a porch with Rob and Drew.
Well, since you're in person, I don't have the thing preloaded, so I'll have to put the intro in post-production.
Yeah, we're going to go back to the old way.
Old way, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Rob, you're here. You're here for a family reunion, and you were able to squeeze in some time to be here.
Yep. I'm running on 2.5 hours of sleep.
I'm still coughing a little bit.
Yeah.
Air quality is good today for once. First time in quite some time.
You know, I tell you, I think wherever I go, the weather is just what it needs to be.
I think so. So I picked you up. Well, let's talk about what we're drinking first. We're not drinking a beer because it's 9 in the morning. I have we bought some Scooters coffee. So last week we were bitching about corporate coffee, and then this week we got some.
No, you know what I will say about Scooter's coffee? It wasn't too hot on the first sip.
Right? Maybe they got a good thing going.
But you know what? Be careful what you wish for, because, God, I hated it not being too hot on the first sip.
You hated it?
I hated it.
Why?
It's already getting cold.
Mine because I waited a while. It is getting a little cold, so now I gotta really slam it. But I got the medium roast coffee with a little almond or oat milk in it, and no sugar. That's it. You got the same thing, but how many?
I got the dark roast with 4 sugars and a little oat milk.
4 sugars.
I need multiple power-ups this morning.
Yeah, I suppose.
I'm running on adrenaline for seeing you, coffee now, and some sugar.
And it says on the cup, there's just something about those smiles. And whenever you pull up, at least the one where we went to, each and every time I go there, they say, thanks for scooting on in. Would you like to try an ooey gooey cinnamon roll? And it doesn't matter what time of the day, Rob. It could be at 3 p.m, and they will ask you about that ooey gooey cinnamon roll. And I'm sure some people get it.
They got to be careful with that, because we live in a world where 10 years from now, somebody's going to go, they tempted me with the ooey gooey cinnamon roll every day, and I couldn't say no.
I don't know who's
I think
now.
This one's mine, because
Okay.
I can't reach.
All right, got it.
The problem with this is we're both using the same. We're drinking in the same cup. Looks the same.
Yeah, but different things. Anyways, it's fine. It's good. It's coffee. It's too early.
It's pretty. It's fine coffee. And I've never seen that place. That's a new place in Fond du Lac. Drew took me to a place that did not exist when I left,
and now it does.
And now there she be.
They built it really quick. Caribou's right down the street now too.
Okay.
That wasn't there before. That just opened last week. So look at that. All the things, all the changes. Everything else is pretty much the same as far as this town and this place. So you're not really missing much. But I picked you up. You have this giant notebook in your hand, and on it it says Big Plans.
It's Big Plans.
Big Plans notebook.
Yeah.
So I'm intrigued to hear what these big plans are. What it's all about.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. These big plans, they're from 2022, and there's not many.
Okay.
No, but this is a notebook that I found in in an apartment because we get to just one nice thing about the job that I have is you get to go through apartments. I found a $180 speaker the other day.
Oh, really?
In the box. Mine now.
Nice.
Yeah, same apartment.
And these are people, so they moved out and or were evicted or something, and then they just left it there?
Yeah, it's people that once they give the keys back, anything that's in there is fair game.
Okay.
So most times you don't want it.
Mm-hmm.
Most times it's not,
You think that speaker was stolen?
No. I mean, based on some of the other stuff, maybe paid for on a credit card and not paid back. I don't know.
Sure.
But we found like a Versace or what? No, what's the
Versace? That's a thing. It's a
yeah, but
brand.
that's not it. It's
Gucci?
Gucci
Yeah.
bag in there. It's like a $1,300 bag.
Yeah.
Had a little stain on it, so we just tossed it.
Really?
No, we gave it to somebody that I don't know might want that. I guess it wasn't me.
Yeah.
No one asked me.
You would look good in a Gucci. I'm surprised, you've been living in California that you didn't walk in with like a Gucci tailored outfit on.
Because it's there's reasons for that.
This is the first time I've seen you without taped glasses in quite some time.
Oh yeah.
You got new Nike glasses of all.
I got
of all
Nike
brands.
glasses with
Damn.
the frames, and I do have a string on the back.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah, I don't really try to hide it, but because I got to get them adjusted, and that's another trip.
Well,
and
if you go climbing too, you gotta have them. Falling off your face.
I'm a sportsy, outsy doorsy guysy.
Yeah. Hence the arms. Do my arms look bigger, or they still are just wet noodles?
They always look healthy.
No, they don't. They're weak.
I mean, you got a little. The elbow's a little.
The elbow?
No, you look good. You always look good.
Yeah.
So anyway, I found this notebook. It's a pretty nice notebook, Drew.
It's got like 6 different varieties of paper in it.
It's got your lined paper.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get to your second section. It's got your grid paper. There's a tab between there, so you can you can label what's in each. And then you go to a third section. Unprofessional. Jeez. Still unprofessional, even in Wisconsin. And then the third section is just white paper. So, but in this notebook, I was like, oh, this is pretty nice. There's some writing in the front of it.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't read it there. Didn't think it mattered. I'll just rip those pages out. Before I came on this trip, I was like, I'm gonna bring this notebook because I might. I tend to write in Michigan, and it's a nice notebook. I opened it up, and it's big plans. It says big plans.
Big plans, baby.
2022. And then there's a to-do list of cleaning every room in the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Which I went through that apartment.
Yeah.
These are crossed off. Little lenient on the check marks.
Yeah.
But this is where to me is this is just amazing. So the second page is personal goals.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know who this person is, and I'm not judging them, but it's just how they decided to do this is. So the first bullet point, or the first mark on their personal goals, lifestyle goals, and those are get license back, healthier eating,
Yep.
work out 3 times a week,
Those pretty standard.
read,
Yeah, that's good.
less social media.
Awesome.
But those are 2 different things. It's not read less social media. It's read and less social media.
Okay.
Just to clarify.
Yeah.
Now this is the second bullet point in your personal goals.
Mm-hmm.
Appearance goals.
Appearance goals.
Number 1, lip injection.
Oh my God. Okay.
Number 2, teeth.
You would lips first, huh?
Yeah. Hey. Don't.
I'm assuming this is the order that they
That's
want.
the
to
order
get it.
that your eyes see. Lips and then teeth. Now I don't know what this third one is. BBL.
BBL.
Yeah, but I can make a guess based on what number 4 is.
Okay.
Number 4 is it just says titties.
BBL.
So lip injection, teeth, BBL, titties.
Did you know like who this person was?
No, I know. I don't know who they were. I don't remember anything. They never put in work orders.
Oh, here it is. Okay, this is a BBL.
Is it a butt lift?
Yep, it is a Brazilian butt lift. A glutoplasty denotes the plastic surgery and the liposuction procedures for the correction of the congenital, traumatic, and acquired defects and deformities of the buttocks and the anatomy of the gluten region. So she wants to get a Brazilian butt lift. So liposuction.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's you know.
Well, okay, let's see how much that costs. So this is.
I'll say this though. Later on, about 4 pages later. So there's a bunch of to-do or things in here. Like she's trying to,
$5,000 a butt lift cost.
$5,000?
Yeah.
All right, that's important. That what's funny is I was talking to Trevor and Dree because they asked about the Notebook.
Yeah.
Sort of too, or I was like this dude, just this one little thing, like just the fact that you like that she wrote titties in there was so funny to me. And it's so telling to like of a thing that I guess I don't even call them titties.
Yeah. I don't either.
So I don't know. It was just funny. But there's a bunch of pages of like, with classes, courses, nothing written on it.
Yep.
There's a bunch of these expensive extras LLC, nothing there.
Expensive Extras LLC. Potential business, huh?
I guess so. Extras,
and it's called Expensive Extras.
Yeah, Expensive Extras.
Would you go shopping at a place that's has the word expensive in it?
It's literally the. I mean, I would have to walk in there because Expensive Extras. It's not only is it a lot of money, but it's extra. It's something you don't like. It's yeah.
It's like that fancy soap holder.
Yeah.
That suction cups on the shower wall or whatever. And it's got like.
Don't knock that. That actually, and it was only $500.
Right. Interesting. This is I feel like this notebook is your stereotypical, like the epitome of what California represents.
It could be,
in a sense, to a lot of outsiders.
But this is where it gets interesting to me because you get through the expensive extras, and then there's another page that says extras, nothing there.
So expensive extras and then extras.
Yeah, which I don't think that's cheap extras. I think that's average.
Yeah,
I think it's average cost extras. But then
catch up.
Yeah, and now this is where the lip injections and all that stuff make a little. There's something to this because relationship goals.
Oh, okay.
And now there's stuff written here.
So this is like deep into the book.
This is 6 pages,
okay.
7 pages.
All right.
Most of them are blank,
right,
with 1 word or 2 words on.
Yep.
Renew vows.
Well, so she's married.
This person is married.
Okay.
Dress up, date night once a month, and hotel. This is somebody that's potentially trying to save their marriage.
Oh, now it's sad.
Doesn't it? It changes the whole context of the whole thing.
Wow.
Have a stable home, it says.
Oh, no. That's, apparently it wasn't that apartment.
But then then the last one, safety deposit. That's under relationship goals.
What? Safety deposit?
Safety deposit.
What does that mean?
I don't know. That's where it ends. That's all we get.
That's a mystery. And you have no like background of who this person was?
I don't. I don't at all. And you know what? I'm just gonna let it roll around up there.
So this person, what started as like just like trying to be vain, we're getting this misconception of this person, and then renew vows, trying to rejuvenate the relationship a little bit, put that spark back into the marriage.
Yeah. Well, and honestly, if I could meet this person, I would go, honey, he's not worth it.
That's right.
If that's what he needs you to do, get rid of him.
But if this is what you want to do,
but if this is what you want to do,
then it's good.
Then I'm 100% for it. I think they had a kid though too.
Okay.
Because there was cribs in the apartment.
Multiple cribs.
Cribs and baby feeding devices and baby
Bottles?
no the torture chair that you put them in.
And then high chair?
And then little cages and strapping chairs all over the place that bounce and stuff.
Oh yeah, strapping chairs.
And
they left all that there, huh?
Yeah. There's a lot of like in good condition. A lot of it.
I can. It's hard to have that warm and fuzzy feeling that the relationship was probably rejuvenated, if that's the case. If they're leaving everything there.
Yeah, I
or maybe they're just in a bad situation now. Maybe she got all those surgeries done, and then they're broke.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah,
and then it ultimately ruined the marriage, and she had to go elsewhere. So, wow, vanity. Did you know that's Satan's favorite sin?
Is it?
According to the Devil's Advocate. You ever watch that movie?
I just caught myself in the mirror. What did you say?
You ever Devil's Advocate. You ever see that movie?
Yeah.
Al Pacino?
Yeah,
he plays
Hoo-ah.
Satan. He does it.
the worst
That's
the worst Al Pacino hoo-ah ever.
That's not
those sad Al Pacino hoo-ha.
Yeah, he right at the end, vanity is my favorite sin. Or whatever. However he talks. He just had a kid,
That's a great 1999 film reference you just dropped on me.
It's an intense movie.
Yeah, it is. That was a good movie.
Yeah, Charlize Theron's in it.
Yeah.
Wee.
She goes. She gets a little.
She goes wild.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I watched that movie, and then when she says "I love you," and then she just stabs herself in the neck. I was like, "Wow, that's crazy."
Spoilers also.
Keanu Reeves. I mean, it's an old movie. it's worth a watch.
It's one of those movies that like
incest is in it.
There was incest in it. Yeah,
it was just uncomfortable.
Incest with Al Pacino watching.
Yeah. That kind of gets me to the next subject.
No, see, we're always on the same wavelength. I don't even know what the next topic is, but now I'm interested.
I've had the painful experience of watching the Jared Fogle documentaries from Subway.
Okay, yeah. Why would you watch that?
I don't know. Chris and I want to.
Yeah, I mean, now our roles are reversed. You're watching weird documentaries, and
it was uncomfortable. It was I don't know if this says something about me and Chris, but like on our honeymoon at nights we would watch true crime documentaries, and now we watched this Jared from Subway.
That's a true crime documentary.
Mm-hmm. I didn't realize he was. I realized he was like gross and a pedophile, but I didn't know like to what lengths.
I really don't know if I want to know about this.
It's uncomfortable, and you hear like actual conversations that he has.
I can feel the tension in the room. I'm finally in the room with you. Like your body language makes me uncomfortable about you talking about this.
It was weird, and like I think a lot of times to like ease, and I don't know if this says something about me, but a lot of times to like ease like the tension that's being built through this documentary. Which kudos to them because they know how to make a good doc. But I just kept like putting like Subway jokes in there.
Yeah.
Like he was like talking about like how he wants to do this and this, and then he's like, oh yeah, and afterwards we can get Subway.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't say that though.
Yeah.
But I thought like,
you're inputting. I got free Subways for life.
Yeah. He's a sick guy.
Yeah, that's.
Remember watching those commercials, Jared?
Yeah. Jared still comes up. When you talk about Subway, and never in a good way.
Not anymore.
Never in a good way.
You mean that pedophile that lost a lot of weight? Yeah. That guy.
Yeah. It's kind of like, do you hear their tuna's not real? Just like their mascot wasn't a good person.
Right. But yeah, does that say something about us? Like, because we watch those documentaries every once in a while?
No, I don't. Well, I mean, everybody's kind of like, I feel like there's a fascination with that for people. Like, I don't know. I used to watch a lot of true crime shows and true crime documentaries and podcasts.
We watched the Slender Man one too.
Yeah, I watched that Slender Man one. That's I don't think it says anything as long as you're not fantasizing about.
Oh no, not at all. The Slender Man one, someone we know taught one of those girls. Was their teacher.
I forgot that was another nearby.
Waukesha.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, it's crazy. But it's the true crime thing. Like I stopped doing it so much because it does like, man, you really get hooked on it. It becomes like a drug, like where it's like you just want to hear It's like you go and listen to the Ed Kemper story or whatever, and it's like then you upgrade to Geen and
the Dahmer,
the local boys. That's what we call them.
Yeah, just guys on the street.
And it's
and then the Bank Street incident.
The Bank Street?
Yeah, remember the Bank Street where we live or where we're from.
Yeah,
on Bank Street, where we talked about that one time. They had changed trick or treating forever.
Oh, was that on Bank Street?
I
lived on Bank Street.
I know.
That's why it probably came up.
Right.
I'm drawing connections here. Yeah. All right. Yeah. That's. There's. I don't know. I like true crime. I'm not judging anybody that likes true crime. I'm saying for me, I had to stop watching it because it's like, I just wanted. I wanted some nice stories.
Right. You need those rom-coms every once in a while.
No, never go that far.
Really?
No, I would go watch a Bigfoot documentary, or a UFO documentary, or moon landing. Which I'll tell you what, the people out in California, man, that I talk to, they find it really funny that I think we landed on the moon, but we didn't film it there, and they killed Kubrick because of it.
So you think we did go to the moon?
We went in '69, yeah.
But we didn't film it. It got filmed in a studio by Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah, Kubrick. Yep.
Kubrick. Sorry.
I'm a purist. Say it right. I might be wrong, but say it how I say it's right. Kubrick.
I think you're right.
That's what But how many times? I just how many times do you find out somebody like that? Like people only know him from print because it comes up as directed by. And then you hear somebody who was close to him, and they're like, "Actually, it was Kubrick."
Yeah,
or something like that. And you're like,
"Wasn't he like a kind of a insane guy?"
Insane and genius. Yes.
He drove Shelley Duvall to the brink of insanity.
Well, that's up for debate, but he was definitely murdered by the U.S. government. That's what I know.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I heard Rumsfeld say it into a camera.
Who's that?
Rumsfeld, man.
Who's that?
He's a go look up some old evil white men, man.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah. Well, 5 in particular.
Look at all the presidents we've had, except for Barack.
Well, go look up the ones that were serving as the head of God, I can't remember this stuff anymore because it's so long ago that I was like looking into this. But the head of like I don't think it was the CIA. But it was a military group. He came out and said that we killed these 4 people that worked on this fake film set. Rumsfeld came out and said it. He said that they shipped him off to different, like they gave him a bunch of money to hush money, shipped him to different countries or whatever. And then Nixon got nervous when he came around in office. He was worried about that information leaking out, like because he was crazy and paranoid, and it was going to look bad on
Watergate.
Whatever. And it's so he was like, we got to eliminate these threats or whatever. Now this the military guy, he was going to come out and say like they were pushing him on the Kubrick thing, and he was like, well, maybe we'll talk about that tomorrow. Dude had a heart attack that night.
Richard Nixon did?
Not Nixon, man. This guy, I can't remember his name. It's like
had a heart attack, huh?
It's on the tip of my brain too. I can't believe I can't remember.
Tip of your brain, huh?
Yeah, it's right on the tip of my brain.
Isn't it usually the tip of your tongue?
Yeah, but that's not that close yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
it's got to
process it and trickle down.
Does the brain have a tip?
Yeah, it's in there somewhere. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's the other thing. Nobody wants to believe me on that. There's a tip of the brain. So it's the Polaroids we were using back in '69, they couldn't handle the heat and the cold. So we did. I believe we went to the moon. I believe there are aliens there, and that's why we don't. That's why we changed the design of the spaceship. We don't go back that often. Also, an astronaut wrote a book saying there's aliens on the moon. One of the first, I think, the guy that stayed in the shuttle.
Buzz Aldrin?
No, not Buzz. Is that Buzz Aldrin actually got to the moon?
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy that nobody remembers that stayed in the little craft because one guy had to stay behind.
You see something like say you're in space, right, and you're orbiting the moon or whatever, if you see like moving things on the ground and it's like, are those people? Are those aliens? Like, are you really willing to take that landing to see what happens?
I mean,
it's not like you can just start the spaceship back up and zip off.
That's a good point, but I'm pretty sure that there's lost discussions over the radio with NASA about this. That like people enthusiasts picked up like about them talking about, hey, they're up here. They're ET's up here or whatever, and
ET, huh?
I don't. They call him
the ET.
Yeah, I think it was him. His home was the moon. A lot of people didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
Also, this happened 25 years before that movie or something. So,
yeah, isn't it weird that like you go back to watch that movie? Clearly, there's like they are some sort of like higher intellect to a degree. They have flying vehicles that can go from galaxy to galaxy, but they look like shriveled up like turds.
Yeah, I mean, what's the payoff? Like, would you rather be us, stupid and
the neck can grow like 6 feet.
Yeah.
Wild. E.T.
Yeah. I mean, I'm more of a Mac and me.
You like the Mac and me, huh?
That's
falling when he falls off the cliff in the wheelchair. And
it's a little bit funner of a movie, I was going to say, but I mean, when he's in the vacuum.
I don't remember much about that. I've seen it.
Crawling all over the place.
I've seen it, but I don't know much about it.
But yeah, no, the people that I talk to, they think it's funny that I would believe that.
Why is that funny?
I don't know. I can't get it out of them. I can't get it out of them.
Is it maybe California is a different world?
Yeah, they're supposed to be open-minded out there and not judgmental. And if they're listening, I hope they know how much it hurts me.
How much? How do you think people would perceive that in the Midwest and be like, "Oh yeah, you're onto something there, Robert"? Yeah,
because everybody out here has a UFO story.
Yeah.
Everybody out here is they're going to what's it called, days? UFO days?
Yeah.
Out in Dundee.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to go to Dundee and look for UFOs out there in the woods,
I've never gone to that, but I do want to. Benson's Hideaway, right? Isn't that what it's
called?
Yeah, yeah.
Is
that still open?
I have no earthly idea.
It's got an alien in a jar.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. So I think that it's an easier. Also, we know what negative 20 degrees is like.
Yeah.
So it's like, take a Polaroid camera out there and take some pictures. In a giant snowsuit with gloves and a steamed up visor. That's what they're doing on the moon. We all out here, we go like, yeah, it's impossible. Can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
There's no the camera will shatter if you drop it. My fingers won't bend to click the button. The flash gets lost in the abyss, and you can't see what you're taking a picture of anyway because your face mask's all foggy because it's freezing out there and your breath is warm and the astronauts had to deal with that.
Do you think that your trips back here, once a year, twice a year, every once in a while, rejuvenates like that Midwestern curiosity and mind exploration, so then you don't get too some people refer to California as commie country. So you got to come here every once in a while to reset, so then you can face the intellect of the commies in California.
No, not on that. I think coming back here will allow me to, it does rejuvenate my curiosity and childlike wonder at the world.
Yeah.
But that whole commie thing, I mean, I'm right there with them already.
Or does it remind you more of this is why I moved?
I'm a conformist, man. That's why when I get out there, I go, all right, I'm a commie too, I guess.
The goth kids don't like you.
Yeah, I'm a soci.
Soci
doesn't really work with socialism that way, does it? I'm a commie. I'm a soci. I'm a fasci.
I'm a demi.
I'm a demi.
A repubby. Aren't we? Yeah, we're like a republic, right?
We're a republic. Yeah,
it's supposed to be.
They say democracy, but it works more like a republic. I
don't know the difference.
It has to do with God. Why would I even start that sentence? Why would I start that? I don't know.
I don't know.
I knew at one point it does come down to It's like a represent. We vote for representatives that then vote for us, as opposed to we just vote
on our behalf,
on our own behalf. So our popular vote means nothing. It's more about our elected officials that vote for us. They have more power than our votes do. I think that's what a republic is.
Yeah, I mean nowadays, like with the internet, we could vote on literally everything.
Yeah, I'm
give it to the people. What do they think? Send it. They send you like a Survey Monkey link.
Yeah, if they can tell me what Friends character I am,
right?
They got to be able to do this. I mean,
you're like a Ross, Chandler, maybe.
What do you think? Who do you think I am?
I don't really know much about Chandler.
Is that the
that's Courtney Cox's husband?
Okay, yeah. So it took him 5 years of liking Courtney Cox to get together with her, and he makes witty one-liners. Yeah, that's me. I think that's it. Can't talk to women, and has a couple of funny jib jabs.
I'm more like Ross. I just have babies with multiple people. No, just kidding.
No, Ross. Yeah, no, you fit Ross pretty well, actually. Phil is your monkey. You had the exact same origin story.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
married a lesbian.
Had
a kid with her. Dang.
Yeah,
that's true.
There we go.
But a lot of people don't like Ross. They think he's kind of a piece of shit. Like in retrospect, when they look back at him. Pivot, but
I don't know enough about the show, but he's so nerdy he can't be the asshole.
They think that a lot of people think that he was kind of a manipulator towards what's her face,
Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
We're all manipulators.
Rachel.
That's
human nature sometimes.
I don't think
we were on a break. I know that's a line. I know pivot's a line. We were on a break. Were they on a break? I don't know. That's the debate. I don't watch much of Friends.
I'm so lost right now.
I know more about Seinfeld these days now.
Yeah, okay. Let's get on. No. That's not.
That's the bass line, right?
Yeah, you might want to edit in a better version of that.
Let's hear you do it.
Oh, man. Let me think. All right, that's good. I'll take yours.
It is a good one. Outside of that, how's life? How's the writing process? So you said you write more in Michigan. Why do you think that is?
I write differently in Michigan.
How so?
It's because it's just like every time I go up there, I get some stuff written because it's peaceful up there. It's not going to be this weekend, but
the incest is wild.
It's not there. I told you.
Oh yeah,
you throw that clip out there, and you don't add you don't let it play out to the point where I was like they're.
No, you say it's a joke in the clip.
I say it's a joke, but the reality is that they're doing their due diligence on incest up there. They're making sure it doesn't happen.
I get 59 seconds on TikTok to post something. That's it.
Well, get the real information in there before like.
I'm like the media, man. You gotta you take the hard hitters,
the hot bits.
Yeah, you take the hits. You take the the topics that you put the funny stuff in there, and then people are gonna be inquiring and be like, oh, what is this shitty podcast? Let's listen to it a little bit because they talked about something that was funny. You know what isn't funny, and you know what I'm gonna have to enjoy a little bit later because
it's not lack of hydration, is it?
It's really hot outside. I do have to mow my lawn, and before I mow my lawn, I'm gonna get hydrated. I'm gonna get so freaking hydrated, Rob, with some Liquid IV. A category-winning hydration brand fueling your well-being, and their hydration multiplier is one of the products you're missing in your daily routine. And you know what also it is, Rob? Festival season. Summerfest is going on. Riot Fest is around the corner. Lollapalooza is going on. All that good stuff. And with festival season, you better start planning for that essential hydration. Liquid IV has you covered while you prep before, power through the headliner, and recover after the weekend. Liquid IV hydrates 2 times faster than water alone with 3 times the electrolytes of traditional sports drink. I love the flavors. I like that you can get it with an energy booster, with an immune booster, or you can just get like your regular hydration. I got some tangerine stuff in my cupboard. You want some?
Yeah, of course I do.
Of course
You
you
know
do.
I need it today.
And if tangerine isn't your flavor, well, they got pina colada, they got tropical punch, watermelon, strawberry, passion fruit, guava, and a whole lot more. With 3 times the electrolytes of traditional sports drinks. Made with premium ingredients, non-GMO, and free from gluten, dairy, and soy, Liquid IV believes that equitable access, I think I said that word right, to clean and abundant water is the foundation of a healthier world, and Liquid IV partners with leading organizations for innovative solutions to help communities protect both their water and their futures. To date, Liquid IV has donated over 39 million servings in 50-plus countries around the world. And you can get 20% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use promo code DudesWithBrews at checkout. That's 20% off anything when you order, and shop Better Hydration today using promo code DudesWithBrews at liquidiv.com. Whoo!
What take was that when you recorded that?
What do you mean?
I mean, because you left in perfect for my spot, but I'm just in awe of your ad capabilities. I was wondering if that take 12.
Let's take one.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's live. You do it live. That's
right. Yeah, I read the deets. I give you the information, and then you have it. Delicious stuff. Liquid IV. What were we talking about?
Oh man.
Oh yeah, writing.
Okay.
How's that going? You want to bounce some prompts off each other right now? You want to bounce some prompts?
Man, it's 8:30 in the morning.
I had a dream last night.
Okay, you start.
An unusual dream, okay? In which Carissa gave birth to another child. And then at the same hospital, same place, someone else gave birth to a child claiming it was mine, but it was not. But this person is crazy and a psycho. Could we make that a story?
I mean, didn't they do that switch at birth or something, or
well, no, this person's claiming that this child's mine, but it's not.
Yeah, I mean that's
That is an episode of Maury, I guess.
yeah, it kind of yeah. It's Jerry Springer, early days.
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. Hey, I found. Did we talk about that?
Jerry Springer dying?
No, Jerry Springer himself. The really interesting dude.
Yeah, he
His
is.
political career and all that until he got that hand job. Like that really messed everything up for him.
What?
Yeah, he was like he got hired by Robert Kennedy the day before Robert Kennedy got shot. He was like he was an elected official. He was on his way. Like people believed in him to be a higher politician. He was a very populist thinker. Like he thought for the people, not for the minority at the top.
Was his tagline for the campaign "Take care of yourself and each other"? That would be magical if it was, because that's what he said when he signed off on.
But
this show.
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
Damn it.
But he ended up he was kind of working in that direction, and he was doing, I think, radio spots or local TV spots maybe.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember which one came first, the hand job or the spots. But he was like, he was hobnobbing with the politician types, and he went to a Thai massage place.
Oh, okay.
That was known for giving the old the
happy ending,
goo
huh?
rub down.
Yeah.
And
The goo-goo
that's
rub down.
yeah, the goo rub down. That's I mean, you got to be in the know. You
I
got to be in
guess.
the know. But and he bounced a check. So he wrote a check for this place. And it bounced, so they hung it on the wall, and then that place got raided by the feds.
Oh my god.
For sex trafficking, which like given the goo that's back then that was,
right.
that was considered sex trafficking, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Found the name, and then he had to kind of step away from politics and got more
All because of
into,
check bounced, huh?
I mean, it's like that's how he got caught, because like had the check not bounced, it wouldn't have been there, and it's like on the wall.
Yeah, like a wall of shame.
Yeah, they had the wall of shame.
It should have been on anybody who used that service should have been put on the wall of shame anyways.
Well, hey, don't knock people because they got a stressful life and they don't know how to
Do it themselves.
yeah, it's no one teaches you.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I didn't know all that about him.
Yeah, no, he was like a really like he was stood for real like good things, like he really did.
Yeah.
And then it was like, and then a lot of times with his show, even he didn't know what his booking people were gonna book
Really?
until it was on the show. Like the guy who made out with the horse, he didn't know that was gonna happen.
A guy made out with a horse?
Yeah, the guy that married a horse or whatever. Yeah,
never
and
saw that
they
one.
made out on the camera, and then the guy was talking about.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, we're right back to.
I saw an episode once where it was like the category was they're gonna do whatever it takes to get their ex back, and this one guy went to the bold length of I'm gonna eat all this moldy food. Like, you really think that's gonna win somebody back? It was like moldy strawberries. It was really disgusting. And she's like, "Stop doing what you're doing. Stop it." And
Not
he's
until.
like, but I love you.
Not until you get back together with me.
This moldy, fungusy BB&J. Oh, that's our love. it was really gross. I've heard that like pretty much everything that show actually was like pretty real.
Yeah, well,
Like it was like real stories and real people and situations.
probably for the beginning at least. I know like they at a certain point they got like because they would do this thing where they'd put up the thing at the end of the show that was like call us if you this is
Right.
next week's episode. Call this number and
Yeah.
As soon as you would call, if you were right for the show, if you had something going on, like if you, they would fly you out, film like have you sign a contract,
Yeah.
and get you on stage
Right.
in the next and then like a lot of people like were not like they catch you in an emotional time or
State,
whatever,
right.
especially these like caught cheating, caught whatever, not my kid, two anal plugs, whatever it was. Like it's
Okay.
emotional time in their lives, and they would
Not
they,
just not
there's
the
a-
standard one.
yeah, they go like,
Two.
yeah. They got ones. I tried to use the other one. Well, I is a strong word. They tried to use.
All right.
But yeah, they'd throw them up on camera before they had a chance to like really think about
Process.
what they were doing. And in that gives them no time to actually vet. So it's like somebody who's willing to make out with a horse and say, "Oh, well, one day I just thought that the pooper looked a little attractive."
God.
And then
This is
like
getting grotesque. I don't like it.
you brought up Jared, man. There's no difference.
If you were to be on one of those shows, like one of those daytime drama, chat shows, what one would you prefer to be on?
Ricky Lake.
Oh my God, I forgot about her. What did she do? It was just like hers was like
I honestly don't know. What you got? So you got Maury, you got
Ricky Lake, Montel Williams. Remember?
Montel. There's
Didn't the one dude from Coming to America? What the hell's his name? Arsenio. Didn't he have like a?
He might have. No,
He had like a nighttime show, but then I think he had a daytime show too.
He probably did have a daytime show, but my guess is it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
Wasn't there? There was one other person.
Maury, Oprah,
what was his name?
Dr. Phil.
Oh yeah, Dr. Phil.
He's still going, I think.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be.
He's not even a doctor.
Yeah, I know. Not even honorary. Maybe by now some college gave him something.
You can just put that in front of your name, huh? Like Dr. Dre, he's not a real doctor.
Yeah, I'm gonna name my kid Doctor.
Yeah. Dr. Phillips.
Dr. Phil. God damn it, I can't even do that. No, I mean, I don't know what my thing would be, but it'd probably be now that I know about Jerry Springer, I'd probably like to do Jerry Springer because the fact that he doesn't know.
Would you like to go on the ones that where it's like you're a troubled youth and they would send you to military camp and then like 2 days at boot camp really shifted your mind and you're like, I love you, mama. I'm so sorry.
I mean, I can't picture that because I love my mama and I'm so sorry.
You really think the boot camp was that bad?
No, and I feel like who knows in those positions, but I always was like, there's got to be one kid in there that just goes like, "You can't hit me, motherfucker." Sorry, bleep that out, maybe.
Or the ones, or what was like the one like Scared Straight when they would
Send them to prison.
and it's like legally, in your mind, like these inmates cannot touch me.
Yeah.
Like, these people can't do anything to me.
Did you see that? There's that.
The lipstick.
the sketch from I don't know if it was like the Tim Robinson show, I Think You Should Leave, or if it was a Key and Peele sketch or something, but it was a scared straight one. And he goes in there and he's like, "What? You know, this guy, the prisoner guy, comes in all tough, and he's like, you want to get raped, whatever, da da da." And he's like, what do you think is funny? You know, like, what are you even in this program for? And the kid's like, murder. And they use some language that I don't.
Yeah.
It might have even been just an Instagram thing, but it was really like this guy's like, oh, my bad, man, my bad. Like he walks over to the guy and goes, this kid really kill some people, and like the guy's like, yeah, the security, like the guy around, he's like, oh, you know, hey, my name is this, and if you need anything, once you roll up through here, like you come to me, and then he goes back and he starts picking on another guy, and like, or another kid. And like he's like, "What are you in here for?" And he's, murder. Like, and all of them are in there for murder. And he's like, "Dude," he goes to the security guard and he's like, "I'm here for tax evasion, dude. Like, get me out of this room."
Well, and that was the thing too. Like, I think most of the time it was just like,
because it's
these
like
kids like just sold like bikes.
Yeah, it's like legitimately like the guy that's talking to him is probably in there for some low level thing, and he's like he took a theater. Like a
improv,
prison improv theater group.
The good behavior improv group.
Yeah. It's called We Getting Out.
That actually would
Instead
be
of
pretty
We Stepping
funny.
Out, it'd be We Getting Out.
You know, instead of like it's just called the parole or something. Parolees.
Parolees.
Parolees improv.
Yeah.
That would actually be an interesting concept, because then like when they put on shows, everyone hates them because they're getting out.
Yeah.
And they're gonna go like now they're gonna do improv to mock you. It's like Barry almost. Only people don't know that he's a hitman.
Yeah.
At least in the first season.
Well, it'd be like if the pranksters, what's their names?
Impractical Jokers.
I'm glad you knew who I was talking about. Yeah, if they were just like, they got teardrop tats.
Yeah.
Where'd you start your improv game? On the block.
Cell block C.
Cell block C.
You know. All right, man. Well, we are on borrowed time a little bit. Limited time. You have to get back to where you were to get ready to go to this family reunion. You're bringing the big plans thing. I think, you know what? I think in that notebook.
Should I do the plans?
Yes, you should do the plans, but also start with the filler. And then, that could be like a character in a story that you write.
Yeah.
There's some character development right there.
No, I thought about it. Yeah, there's a little story arc in those pages, even in the empty spaces, because it's funny and interesting to me that like
she's like a dreamer.
The appearance thing and this, but then like you flip and it's like what these goals blank.
Yeah.
The things that she left blank over writing down that she had to work on her titties is funny to me.
Yeah.
And it's very telling.
Exactly. So I think you should incorporate that into a story of sorts. That should really be one of your goals, I think.
I'll write it in the book.
You can the name of the story can be called Big Plans.
Yeah, Big Plans. And I'll write that in the book, and on the page after it, I'll write,
yeah,
and then a dash, and then blank.
And then titties.
Titties, just titties.
We drank Scooter's coffee. I had the medium roast. You had the dark roast. Both with almond milk in it.
Yep.
Or oat milk.
You know, it's not as thick. The oat milk. Yeah, it's the oat milk.
Oat milk's a little better for you too.
Yeah.
I had no sugar. You had sugar in it. It was fine. I do have to poop now.
I mean, it gave me the boost and this to get me scooting through my. Yeah, I don't know. She sounded like AI to me when she was like,
"That's a real person.
Thanks for scooting on through."
She didn't say the ooey gooey cinnamon. She's just said a warm cinnamon roll. Yeah. She's supposed to say ooey gooey.
Call corporate.
That's the dialogue that is supposed to be exchanged, and it wasn't. But it's all right. We'll give her a pass this time. Rob, it's wonderful to see you.
It's amazing.
We're going to go make out for 10 minutes, and then you'll be on your way.
Yeah, can we record that too?
Is that how it sounds?
I mean,
A lot of like wet.
A lot of people don't
noises.
like that, but I do, so you're okay.
ASMR. Is that what, right? ASMR?
ASMR.
When people whisper into a microphone.
Oh, yes. I mean, there's, yeah.
The pop filter is so fuzzy. All right. Bye-bye.
All right.
The kid's awake.
Yep.